Right.
And you know, you've seen Lisa. This is what I was trying to say even a year or two ago when I started my Scammer Lisa account, is that this manic person that you guys see is who she is when she blows up our phones. Like, this is her
Mm.
when she wants $20, screaming, crying, saying, oh, this person needs this and this person needs that. And it's incessant hang up, call back at 3 in the morning. The things that she's doing to the people that she doesn't know is the stuff that she's been doing to us for decades.
Mm,
So I'm not surprised by any of it. Like, this is just who she is.
right.
Yeah, yeah. She had my number, and yeah, there was a couple of nights, and one especially where she was blowing up my phone from 1 a.m. to 3 a.m. in the morning, calling, messaging, leaving voicemails, begging me for money. And I'm not sure why. I mean, she did come into our live and speak with me one time, and yeah, then she was blowing up my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she may have been given the option to go out and eat with the boys. That obviously I wasn't there. I can't confirm or deny that. But what I can tell you is we called our parents and they have no knowledge of this dinner, or my dad has no intentions of taking her anywhere. So they have no idea what you're
Mm.
talking about.
Right.
Wow. I thought she said that her dad was going to take them.
She did say that, but he had no idea. Yeah, he had no idea what we were talking about when we called. So
Wow.
Do you know what is going on with this situation for court?
I don't. And I've honestly been, kind of trying to stay out of it. I worked with the CPS caseworker, giving her all the information that she needed to make sure that he didn't go to anybody on our side of the family. And
Right.
then I just kind of washed my hands of it, because once I knew that he was safe, that was really all I was really worried about. Um, as
Right.
politely as I can say, I don't really care what happens with her, because she's been given every opportunity and every resource that she possibly could be given
Yeah.
multiple times a day.
Oh,
And
I've
I
been giving
can't
her
make her
resources
want
as
to do
well.
anything. And I just feel like I'm talking to a wall.
Right.
Yeah, there have been a lot of people that have sent her resources for different things she said she's needed, and also for jobs and transportation and a lot of different things. And she hasn't taken advantage of those things, unfortunately. And what's really frustrating to me is she doesn't seem to have taken any steps or advice from CPS to you know get back into Jace's life. Um,
Right.
and so unfortunately, I was already thinking that this whole dinner thing was just a ploy to get money. Um, I don't,
I mean, I'm not surprised by that at all. She's always done the bare minimum when it came to them, when she had them or when she didn't. So I'm not
Mm-hmm.
surprised that she waited to the last minute. And when I'm literally working. I'm just taking a break because I work from home some days. I said to Ronnie, it came to my attention what she was doing, and I said, well, then maybe we should have saved some of that cigarette and clothes money that we didn't use for those purposes.
mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Exactly. And it didn't look like she bought clothes. Like, she was literally on here this morning asking for clothes. And then she got that. And then, because I was covering her all night long up until this morning.
Mm-hmm.
And then she came on and asked for $40 for her electric bill, saying she got a 10-day shutoff notice. And I live in Pennsylvania too. And I know
I
they do
think it
not
is.
send you a shutoff notice over owing $40.
right?
I think it
And I
is.
was telling people that, and unfortunately, there was a woman over in her chat and gave her $40. She ended up over here. We let her know she had been scammed. She went back over and asked for the receipt, because Lisa had said, if somebody sends me the $40, I'll send you the receipt. She went back over and asked for the receipt, and she
I
ended the live.
very
And
important.
since then, she has
It's
not
the
brought it
only
up
way.
again. And when anybody asked for the receipt for that electric bill,
It's
because
very
she said she was paying
important.
it online, but
It's
she
the
didn't show
only.
it.
Right.
She blocks anybody who asks about the receipt for the electric bill. And
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, we informed that person that she was scammed. So we've been trying really hard, and we've been trying to pass your message as well, like that's here on the screen. The good thing
Mm-hmm.
that's been happening is, because I have been getting a lot of people in my lives about her. When she blocks someone from her live, they pop over into mine automatically.
Yep.
Like, the FYP pops them into my live, and then we can advise them, like, it's kind of good you got blocked, because she's trying to scam you over there. We're not doing that
Mm-hmm.
over here. We're trying to prevent that. And some people didn't
Yeah.
know. Some people said, wow, I offered to buy her groceries and she blocked me and I ended up over here and I was really thinking about doing it. And we're like, no, please do not.
Right.
And so we're warning people when they end up over here, yeah, not to send her money, and passing along your message and saying, look, this is right from her sister.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, here's what it is. The beginning, middle, and end of the whole thing is it doesn't matter if all of her utilities get shut off. She has no clothes, she has no water, she can't see sunlight. You know where she can get all the help that she needs is rehab. She doesn't need cigarettes, she doesn't need clothes, she doesn't need food. She can get all of that. So it doesn't matter if she loses her apartment. She needs to lose all those things. If everybody just keeps sending her money, you're just putting a band-aid on a bullet hole. You're not actually helping. That's what I
Right.
keep saying. So it doesn't matter what she's crying about. It doesn't matter if she has lights or electricity. It doesn't matter if she has the internet or her phone works. The best thing for her
Mm-hmm.
is that she has no internet. Why are people paying her internet bill? Let her fall on her face, because it doesn't matter. She could come on here and be telling 100% the truth. But like everyone has said, it's the boy who cried wolf. It doesn't matter what she says she needs it for and if it's the truth or not. It doesn't matter if someone confirms it's a lie or confirms it's the truth. No one should be sending her money. No one, for any
Agreed.
reason. You want to
Agreed.
ride her to rehab? Go for it. You want to,
Mm-hmm.
reach out and help her get hired at your job? Go for it. Other than that, she needs a job and she needs rehab. That's all she needs. And if you're not going to do one of those two things, like respectfully shut up, sit down, and stay in your lane.
Right.
Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. And there's been people coming in here saying, "Why are you guys bullying her? Why are you doing this?" And we said, "We're not bullying her. We are
No.
trying to bring awareness to what's happening. It's been going on for a long time. This is not some temporary thing that she needs help with. She's on here every day asking for money for things that she does not need."
Mm-hmm.
And we've she's come here into my live and we've been respectful with her when she's been here, but we let her know very clearly that we do not support anything but her going to rehab. We do not support people sending her money or sending her gifts, and we are totally against that, and she knows that.
Yes.
A lot of
Oh
people
yeah,
are
I know
asking
you
if
guys do. I just don't get it. I really don't get it. Like, even if she came on here today, a new person, and was like, "Hey, I need this," and it's like she's probably like, if we all know she needs new mattresses, right? She came on here and was like, "Oh, I need this much money to buy a mattress." Still, do not give her money for the mattress. There are programs that'll give her one for free.
I heard
She
that.
Exactly.
still doesn't need your money. Like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what she says. We know for a fact she needs mattresses. Do not send her money for a mattress.
Absolutely. I
Exactly.
completely agree. And people are asking,
Yes.
and I know you've said this before on your live because I was in your last live that you did. It was a while ago. People are, again, lots of people in the comments are asking about whether Abby's pregnant.
So when I last saw Abby, I believe that she is genuinely. I don't know why Abby would lie about that. The complications that she's had. She's asked me to take her to doctor's appointments. I don't know where this weird narrative came from that she's never been to the doctors. I think Lisa just says anything
Mm-hmm.
to garner sympathy and do whatever. One of the things I don't think people realize about Abby is how small she really was. Before
Mhm.
she got pregnant, she was only 88 pounds.
Wow.
She's like between 125, 130 now. So even
Wow.
though she might not look pregnant, I mean, she's gained a significant amount of weight. So if she's
Right.
not pregnant and Lisa never has food, I don't know. Two and two like doesn't equal three. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I've been asked to help find the baby a family to adopt.
Mm.
Because she knows a lot of my friends are looking to adopt. So I mean, we've had extensive conversations about the baby and where the baby would go, and that she's 1,000%, giving this baby up for adoption.
Right.
So I, I don't know why she would lie to me about it. I'm not saying it's not a possibility, but I would highly doubt that we would run around and do all those things and have the conversations that we've had if it was a lie. Now,
Right.
Yeah, I
I know
understand.
people might not believe
I
me,
think
but
people were just
that's
concerned because,
what I can share.
there were, Lisa was saying that Abby was participating in some type of rugs. She has also said that Abby went out drinking one night, and so people and things like
Mm-hmm.
that. So people were like, "Wait, Abby's doing all this while she's pregnant." But again, Lisa doesn't tell the truth either. So, but why would
Mm-hmm.
she say that? Like, that's a really
Right.
horrible thing to say that your daughter's doing while pregnant. So
Yeah.
it's just been really confusing, and people have been concerned,
Yes,
Right.
very.
You also have to think is that Lisa went through multiple pregnancies and did H. So to her, that's nothing. That is mild. That's not a big deal. And it
Oh, are
also
Uh
you
takes the attention
serious?
off of her. It takes the attention
Um,
off of her and puts the blame on someone else and puts her in this I'm being the best mom I can be position that she doesn't belong in, if that makes sense. Like,
mm,
yeah,
right.
it's nice
Yeah.
that she lets, Abby stay there or whatever, but I mean, you also see how she treats her. So,
yeah, absolutely.
Right, right. They don't treat each
Ugh.
other very nicely, and she treats her daughter terribly. Um, that is a shocking piece of information that Lisa was using H during her pregnancies.
Well, Jess, did you see the messages that I had where back in 2013 she messaged someone and said that Abby had leukemia and she didn't know how long she was going to live, and then into
Yeah,
2022 she messaged that, say it was an actress from a TV show that she liked, and then she
I
messaged her
saw it yesterday and I laughed really hard. I did not know about that until yesterday, but I'm not
yeah.
surprised at all.
And
right.
they said that Abby had passed. And it's like, wow. And so she was saying that kind of stuff way back then.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
said Abby
Well, that's what I was trying to
finally
explain to
died.
people. She's been doing this forever. She was doing this on Facebook before TikTok was a thing. Like,
Yes,
this
yes,
has
yes.
been so long.
Hmm.
So I have to go back to work here in just a few minutes, but what I will tell you guys, because I know a lot of people are confused about the whole situation and how I came to be, and I don't talk to the family, whatever. And I actually seen somebody had posted on her Reddit, which I laughed really hard at. If I'm a stranger and I don't know Jace, why did she let me take him for his birthday? If I only met him once last year to post him on the internet, that makes it real weird that you let me take him hours away from home.
Right,
You know what I mean? Like, in
Right.
2014, my dad's mom passed away. She was like the glue that held our family together. And when she died, I no longer had a reason to play nice. She lived with my parents, so I had to like play nice, keep my mouth shut. But when she was gone, I no longer had to do that. So once she passed away, it was like the gloves were off. I told my mother about herself. I call her by her first name to everybody, including her. I do not talk to her at all unless I absolutely have to. She is the fucking devil, excuse my language. Um, and if I never saw her again, it'd be too soon. So do with that information what you want.
right,
Lisa, because she does this crap, I only spoke to her for the kids. So I bought, all the back to school stuff, Halloween costumes, whatever you could think of, Christmas, it was all on me. And I didn't mind doing it because the kids were little and they didn't know any better. But once they started getting older, and this one went to go live with this family member, and this one went to go live with that family member, and I had one of them, and then Ronnie inherited one of them, and they shuffled around like musical chairs. It didn't need to happen. So I didn't have as much contact with them because they were safe somewhere else. But the youngest, as we all know, Jay, he stayed with her. And because back in 2018, which I know the court documents are out there, I got custody of Abby again for like the fourth time.
Mm.
Um, Lisa and Jace, or Lisa got Jace, Cole Sr. got Cole Jr. And because Cole Sr.'s home address, permanent address, was his mother's house, that's why Cole Jr. lived there. And that's why he stayed there after Cole Sr. died. He's been there before. So
interesting.
this weird narrative that Lisa says that after Cole died, Sheila sued him for one boy and didn't want the other one, it still is only a half truth. He had been there long
Gotcha.
before that, and you can see that right in the court documents. Because
Right.
Cole
Wow.
didn't die until 2020, and that happened in 2018.
Mm, interesting. Thank you. Wow.
So
I want to ask really quick, does Ronnie have any information on whether or not Jace has been placed back with Lisa? Does anyone?
I know he's not. No, he's not.
he's
with
not with
Lisa.
her.
I just don't know exactly what happened because my dad didn't go with her today. He just dropped her off and picked her up. So everything that they told me that happened came from Lisa, and who knows if it's actually true.
Right.
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 And I
Exactly.
remember, excuse me, Jess, I remember you provided a lot of stuff for Jace's, that camp that he went to last summer, the church camp. And there was actually
Yeah.
somebody in here last night that said that that they got scammed from that that they had sent $200 to Lisa for the camp supplies, and yeah, they hadn't really checked back on Lisa. Like they didn't even really realize until yesterday that they got scammed last summer for that $200.
Hmm.
You know,
Which is
and
crazy because everything I got was $20 at Walmart. It wasn't even like a long list of stuff.
yeah, and I said to them, I'm sorry you got scammed, because her sister bought him everything he needed for the camp. She said he
Right.
needed the camp supplies, and they sent her $200.
Right.
So,
But I mean, again, everything, you can't take anything she says at face value. Now, some of the things, like I've posted before, some of the things she says are true, but they're half truths, you know? Like
Mhm.
she'll say, "Oh, I need new mattresses, send me money for mattresses." And we all know, yeah, you need new mattresses, but that's not what the money's going for, right? There
exactly.
are
Right.
there's so much more to the situation that I wish I could tell people, but I can't. But
We
basically,
understand.
just do not listen to her. Just, she doesn't need anything. I mean, she needs a lot of things, but your money is not one of them. So,
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. I
she
mean, if they
she
are willing
contradicts
to
herself.
donate to her, then they should pay for her funeral as well.
Right. But she contradicts herself constantly. She doesn't talk to me. She hasn't talked to me in 10 years, but she's mad at me because I recorded her at her house against her will.
Yeah, and we
That doesn't
brought
make
that
any
up
sense.
because she said it again recently, how she hasn't talked to you in 10 years, and I was telling the people here in the chat that is not true, because we knew that you had interactions with her last summer, you know,
Right.
when you were buying the stuff for the camp, and when you took him to the amusement park and all of that.
Right. And
Yep.
she hasn't talked to me in 10 years, but I'm the one that took her to the homeless shelter when no one else would, and
Wow.
Right.
supplied all the things for her while she was there. And, you know,
I mean,
regularly take her children food. She just says whatever fits her narrative to make people feel bad for her to get them money. That's basically what it is. And it's
yeah.
Right.
infuriating.
Well, and we're concerned that she might end up in a situation like that again, a homeless type of situation, because I don't know if it's true either, but she's saying that she's over $3,000 behind in her rent. She showed us a letter that said that. And now with Jace being removed, I don't think that she would qualify for that size apartment that she has if it's just her.
Well,
Right.
I don't know. I don't know how true that is. I try very hard, and I'll be very honest. I do not go into the inner workings of her everyday life. I can, speak on certain things, but what they do day to day, I have no idea. I don't know if she's behind rent. I have no knowledge of that. But I will say that if I had to pick between what's happening now or her losing that apartment, I'm going to pick losing that apartment every day, because she needs to get to the point where she has nothing, and the only place we can go is up. Because right now, I mean, she's getting food supplied for her, she's getting rides supplied for her, her home is supplied for her. If we get to the point where she's living on the street and fending for herself, I mean, we all see she can't fend for herself. So that might be what triggers her to go to rehab. Because if she's not going to
Right.
do it for herself and she's not going to do it for the kids, it has to be a last resort situation.
Right.
Agree.
Right.
Agree.
I
And
agree.
and if she's going to go to rehab, she has to decide to do that on her own. Nobody can force her, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Um,
she's got to want it.
yeah. Well,
Um,
do you know if the proceeding this morning was a family court? I know you don't know details, but
It was,
was it
yeah,
family court?
it
Okay, it was
was,
family court.
yeah. Yeah, I
I'm
know
getting
I've been
asked.
hearing a couple of things about her getting some sort of um, other charges. I have no knowledge of that. I don't know anything about that. I know that I was asked questions by agencies that I shall remain nameless because it's ongoing. They asked me questions that I personally think that could lead to that, but no one
Mm,
has told me that's a fact.
okay.
I was asked to send things via email, which I did. Um, so I would not be shocked if that is accurate and true, but I can't confirm that. I genuinely don't know, and I don't want to just, say things to say things. I don't know.
Right. I
Gotcha.
appreciate
Yeah.
that. I appreciate that greatly. We're getting some questions. People
Okay,
want to
I can answer
know.
a couple, and then I got to go back to work.
Okay. People are curious, and I don't even really know, honestly, that it's even any of our business. But people are asking how Nikki feels about this.
She would like to be left out of it completely.
And
Mm,
that's what I figured. That's why I wasn't really trying to ask you too much.
Yeah.
A lot of this
She's
stuff
the
is
me
really
of
just
her
none of our
family,
business.
is what I can say.
Right.
She's the me of her family. She would like to very much be excluded from this narrative.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I don't blame her. I don't blame her, and that's why I was hesitant to ask. Some of the questions that have been asked are kind of none of our business, like what Abby's doing with her pregnancy. Like that's really, that's
But
Abby's
isn't it
decision.
though? I mean, they get on here and put it on the internet, isn't it? Isn't it everybody's business?
Yeah, in that case, you
Yeah,
are
no,
right.
like,
You are
Yeah. I mean,
correct.
if she's
how
asking
much
for
privacy can
money
you ask for?
for that.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
I have a
Yeah, if
quick
she's asking
question.
for money for that, then I think it is people's business where that money's going. You
Oh
know.
yeah, I do agree with that. But I do agree with that.
Hey guys, I have a quick question. How's Jace doing?
I honestly don't know. I know that, where he is, he's with his brother, and he's been there for over a week. I haven't talked to him, so I genuinely don't know. But
Okay, thank you.
I have no concerns, if that's
Okay.
comforting.
That's good to hear, at least.
Yeah.
I mean, I would think that it's that he's probably happy to be with his brother at least and with family rather than elsewhere, if you know what I mean.
I agree with that. And thank you so much, Jess. I really appreciate you coming in. Is there anything that you would like to say, Jess?
For the love of all things holy, stop sending her money. Just
Yeah.
stop. You want to pray for her? Great. You want to, you know, and all, as I've always said, like at the end of the day, I'm not saying you should feel bad for her. I'm not saying you should coddle her. Do not enable her. I'm not even saying be nice to her, but there's no reason to attack her. I know it's easy. I find myself
Yeah.
doing it at times. It's not my best quality, but like you never know what the one thing you're going to say is that could push somebody over the edge. It's not even always about her. There's a lot of people in recovery on this app that some of the things I've seen people say have triggered other people. And like, we're all just people wearing pants trying to get through the day. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy and
Exactly.
it's a reality show for some, but it's reality for others. And I don't know. I
I
just
agree.
wish
I
that we
agree.
didn't have to go at each other so hard all the time. That's all.
Right. I agree with
Absolutely.
you. People are unnecessarily cruel. And this is a situation that is delicate. I mean, even we have a hard time straddling, because we do, make some fun on some videos and stuff like that. But we're not mean to her. And Lisa herself comes in here and we've always been very polite.
Well, I mean, I appreciate that. It doesn't really, I mean, like I said, it doesn't really affect me. I don't get offended. When people say, "Oh, that whole family's trash," I agree.
Oh, we
So
don't say anything like that here, just so you
but
know.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Never.
certain things I agree with. So like, I can't even fault people for saying stuff like that because the whole thing is a shit show. It's a nightmare. But it's just at the end of the day, she is still my sister, and I don't want anything bad to happen to her. But I just can't enable or like help her further than I have. Like, I mean, I've communicated with like the executive producer of the Steve Wilkos show.
Wow. You
Like,
know,
I
I
mean,
thought about
Wow.
that too.
everything
I
I
thought
do.
about that too, because I've actually been to his show twice personally.
Yeah.
And it would be great to have her take a lie detector test on there. I mean, we know she's lying, but I mean that would just prove to everybody, and it would
Right.
also bring a lot of things to light, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
And
I don't know
they
if
might,
she
and
would go
maybe
though.
maybe it would, they would offer her some other professional help and things that she would maybe actually take advantage of.
Right.
Yeah, when I did my live a year ago now, people were like, "Oh, submit her to intervention, submit her to Dr. Phil, do this, do that." I did all of those things, and the only one I ever heard back was from Steve Wilkos, and it was only about a month ago.
Oh. Well, that
Wow.
would be good. I
Okay.
mean, if you find out that they decide to take on her situation, I hope that you can update us and let us know.
Oh, for sure.
I would actually, I'd go there. I've been there to the show. I'd go there.
I would too. I would
Really?
absolutely go. Um, Jess, we're going to continue to share your message of not to give her money. She doesn't need things. She has help. She's in active addiction, and people continuing to give her money is not putting her in the situation where she needs to completely hit rock bottom, and get herself some help.
Right. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you ladies. I can't say I'll be back on because I try not to come on here too much anymore because it's very overwhelming. But my lunch break's over, so I guess I have to go be a grown up now.
We
Thank
understand. We
you.
understand, and we really appreciate again your honesty and candor, and I always have. And I
Mhm.
know you're trying to stay out of as much as possible, but we appreciate you clearing some things up so that way, there's not any misunderstanding about where you stand and where other people in the family stand about the whole situation.
Exactly.
All right, ladies, have a nice day.
Thank
Thank
you,
you. You
Jess, for
too, Jess.
coming
Thank you
in.
so
Come
much
in
for joining us.
anytime. Yeah, come in anytime.
Yes, and Ronnie. Ronnie was there in the background.
Yeah.
Um, there were some other people that wanted to come into the box, but I did want to wait until Jess left because I didn't want she only had limited time to get out some information. So I didn't want to a million questions coming through and holding her up because she does need to get back to work. We have Crazy B coming up here that requested a box.
Hi.
Hello, how are you?
Hello.
I just had a couple of things when you guys brought up the Steve Waco's show.
Mm-hmm.
If they also Judge Mathis, and they do offer rehab there too, and they offer to pay for it.
But there would have to be an ongoing civil case for
Yes.
Well,
them to
if
be
she
on
owed
the show.
like her sister, like all the money that her sister has spent out and all this, her sister could take her and take her in there and could sue her for so much money of what she had spent out and gave her and helped her, and they would see right then and there that she would need rehab and they would offer it to her. I have been there, and it wasn't a case like that or anything. Somebody owed me some money. I did win it, but the girl that I went against, I sued. They sat there and offered her treatment after treatment after treatment. They spent a day and a half trying to get her into treatment.
Now that's one moment manifesting. Yeah, that is an idea. I do think that uh, Jess or a family member would have to actually pay to file something in their local civil court first, and then contact the show to see if it could be broadcast there and decided there. So that would be up to them, but that is an idea if they are really trying to, use those means to get some kind of change. So that is a good idea. But
Mhm.
again, that would be up to the family or to or maybe a friend even that
Ex-
she owes some
exactly.
money to that could bring that was be willing to file the civil suit and pay for those fees to do that and then contact the show.
Yeah,
What?
But that
I'm seeing a lot of people talk about the TV show Intervention, and while that is a terrific idea, Intervention is mostly based in Canada. So
I
Lisa not being in Canada does pose a problem for the TV show Intervention.
yeah, and I think that Jess said she did contact them.
Mm-hmm.
well,
And
what
Yeah.
the
I
only
can
one she
do,
heard back from was Steve Wilkos. So,
what I can do, I do know one of the producers at the Judge Mathis shows. I have stayed in contact with her and really good friends with her. I can contact her and see what maybe Jess could do. It may not even that she wouldn't even may not even have to file anything in their state
hmm,
to get that took care of, and then they pay for everything for you to come there.
right.
They pay for your motel, they pay for your ride, they pick you up in a limo or a town car. They put me up at the Hard Rock Hotel right downtown Chicago.
Oh,
So
nice. Okay.
it's really not that far. But I'm really good friends with one of the producers there. We've stayed in contact because she helped me through a case where a girl bit me,
Mm.
and uh, I won it, and they did offer her. I mean, they tried for like almost 2 days. They stayed in contact with her to get her into rehab, and they was
Well,
going to pay
if,
for it.
if you're able to get that information to me as to what steps they would need to take, and then email that to me. My email is scamslam411@gmail.com. And I can make sure I can find a way to get it to Jess.
Okay.
Because I follow her on multiple accounts and I can message her, and I'm sure that there's ways that I can, get in contact with her and at least forward that to her, and then they can decide from there.
Yeah, and I'll
No
talk.
guarantees, but if you send me an email, or if they send you an email letting us know what the steps would be, then I can get that information to Jess, or if anybody else wants that information that feels that they would have a valid claim against Lisa, then I would have all the information right there, and I could just copy and paste it, email it to anybody who feels they have a claim against Lisa, and they can go from there.
Yeah, because they're willing to help everybody up there, and they are so amazing. The host staff is, and her name is Alicia, and I have her in my contacts, and I'm going to contact her this evening because I know she's on the set right now. But
Okay.
I'm going to contact her and see what I can get. See, I can talk to her and see what we can do.
Okay.
I mean, it's an ideal. If it saves a woman's life, it saves the woman's life.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, anybody that has information like that can send it to scamslam411@gmail.com. And then I can try to get that to anyone who is interested in filing a claim, or to the family members. And, it would be up to them at that point if they want to pursue that. But at least they would have the information and know in advance what they need to do. So that's very helpful.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to jump up here and say that. And
you are very welcome. Thank you for the suggestion. And if you could email me, I'd appreciate it. If
I
you don't
sure
remember
will.
my email address, just message me here on this account and I'll give you my email address again.
Okay, that sounds great. And
All right.
thank you, ladies, for bringing awareness with her. It breaks my heart to watch her.
You're very welcome. Yep, we're
Very
trying.
welcome.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hi.
Hi, Manifesting. What's up?
Hey, I'm just going to jump on my little soapbox here real quick.
Mm-hmm.
I am sick and tired of people accusing Ronnie of being on the take. It is an absolute lie. She got a little bit of gas money from Ronnie when Ronnie was taking her to the clinic when her dad had surgery. None of you that are saying it have an ounce or a shred of proof. Not an ounce. And it needs to stop. Shush a little bit. Ronnie is her other sister.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just tired of it. The other Reddit sub, the Lisa Richard snark, that's all they love to drag Ronnie, saying she's on the take, and she is not. And it needs to stop.
Yeah, I think why people were questioning it was the most recent time when and Jess kind of clarified that about how Lisa had her as a mod. And so then people were, because if people do mod for a scammer, they're helping to enable. But
she pretty much, clarified herself. She was like, she modded me, and she really didn't do much when she was being modded. Mm-hmm. And to me, that's irrelevant because they're saying she's on the take. She's taking money. She's accepting money from Lisa, which is absolute bullshit. And I'm sorry if people ask me what's the take? Taking money. You're on the take. It's slang. Sorry. And people are asking me, why am I so angry? Because I'm tired of it. Ronnie's a good girl.
Lisa posted herself. I'm just saying what Lisa said. Lisa said when somebody was saying like, oh, the whole family's on the take, Lisa actually posted on Reddit, like, I'm not giving money to anybody. I'm keeping it all for myself. Something along those lines.
Exactly. But I mean, only so many people see it, and they're still saying it. It's still being said to this day.
Yep.
Yeah,
Well,
it is.
That's really all I had to say. Don't give Lisa any money, people out there. Jesus Christ, don't give her any money. No matter how desperate she sounds, no matter how much she cries, no matter it sounds like a plausible reason, don't give her any damn money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unfortunately, everybody out there is going to have their own opinions and all of that, and who they believe and what they want to believe, unfortunately. And we can't control what's being said on Reddit. It's pretty much an open forum for all of that. But
I agree, but I just had to say my piece. People are going to say what they want, and they can DM me. I don't care. I just always. I had to say my piece. People are going to believe what they want, and they are going to form their own opinions.
Yeah,
but
I mean,
I'm tired of it.
We know Lisa's a scammer, but yet people come in here and say, "Oh, why are you bullying this person?" And we're not bullying her at all. Or why are you talking about her? And or they don't want to believe, things, even though we show them the whole past and all the things she's
Right.
done.
I know. And
There's still some people that you're never gonna, convince as to what is the truth or not.
right.
So yeah.
And also, what trolls don't understand and what they do not care, they are doing it for their own shits and giggles, is negative comments just garner sympathy for her. For any scammer, Kim is a master at it.
Hey, did you get my text?
Right. I do feel like people being mean to her in the comments is, like we're all frustrated. We're all frustrated. We're watching addiction in real time. We're seeing her begging for things that we know she doesn't need. And it's terrifying to see her decline so rapidly. So I think that people who come in and be mean to her isn't. I mean, let's face it. We're not getting to her either way. She's not listening to anyone. But being mean to her is just, like, what if something does happen to her that's very terrible, the outcome of this, that it's looking like it may shaping up to be? Um, you know, I mean, I think these people are going to feel terrible.
I think Amethyst has a good point. There's a difference between being mean and accountability.
Oh, I
Absolutely.
agree. I agree completely. Accountability is completely different than bullying or being mean.
Absolutely.
And she's actually more apt to block you for trying to get her to take accountability than she does the body shaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't agree with body shaming. Yeah, I just, yeah, it's hard. I mean, it's a terrible situation and no one is happy with it, of course. And I don't even think that Lisa's happy with it either. Like she's got to be exhausted. You know.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Mhm.
Well, thank you for, for clearing that up.
Hey, I'm
And
sorry. I just had to get on my soapbox.
yep, it's okay. And and the thing is, people are still going to have their opinions either way, and they're going to express them. I
Mhm.
don't know if that rhetoric.
Well,
I
opinions and
don't think that
facts are two
rhetoric. I
different
don't think that
things.
rhetoric is going to stop. But again, because people can believe and express whatever they want, and it is what it is. But we're not trying to bash anybody here. Lisa nor her family members. We're not trying to bash anyone at all. So.
Mhm. Exactly.
Except for, well, I mean, and we're not even bashing people that have sent her money. We're trying to explain to them they've been scammed. Like we're trying to get them to see the truth.
Exactly.
So, when people come in here and they say that they've gotten scammed, we're understanding about that, and we just try. We express our sympathy. We're like, we're sorry you got scammed.
Mhm.
She did scam you, and we're sorry that happened. She takes advantage of good-hearted people like yourself. We know your intentions were good, but that money did not go where she said it was going to go. And so we just, are just trying to spread truth about it. And we do express some sympathy for, essentially victims of her scam.
Yes, exactly.
Hey, scam. Some people are looking for a recap.
Um, well, I can show a little bit of what happened. I mean, basically, she was on off and on all night. She was begging for money for clothes at first, and she did get
Mhm.
money for that. She said that her plan was to get up early in the morning, go to the clinic, then go to Walmart and get clothes because it was like the only place open early in the morning to get clothes for court. And then she was going to go to court. And she did get money for clothes. So she ended that. And then she came back on and she asked for $40 for her electric bill, and said that she had a shut off notice for her electric bill. And I know that she did not receive a 10-day shut off notice for owing $40 to the electric company. That does not happen in Pennsylvania. But someone in her live claimed to send her $40. They ended up over here in my live. We explained to her that she was scammed. We were asking why she sent her that money, and she said she didn't know, that she just believed her, and it was the first live she's ever seen of Lisa. She went back over into Lisa's live and asked her for the receipt for the electric bill because Lisa had promised to show that receipt. And of course, Lisa did not show the receipt. She was blocking people who asked about the receipt, and she ended her live abruptly. She then came back on live again from outside the courthouse. And I know a lot of people missed that one, and we can watch that if you would like. It's about a 17-minute clip. Hi, Scammy. And she was outside the courthouse begging for cigarettes. While she was begging for cigarettes, she had a lighter in her hand, so it seemed like she had just had a lighter. Abby was with her. She was begging for money for cigarettes and saying that her and Abby wanted to walk to a store nearby to get cigarettes. She was literally in front of the courthouse doors, and she was near the end very manic. She was yelling and screaming at people on live right in front of the courthouse. Like, people could not believe that she was doing this out in public right in front of the courthouse just prior to going into this court proceeding. So yeah, and she did not appear to be wearing new clothes. She appeared to be wearing clothes that she already had. So the money that she collected for the clothes did not appear to go toward clothes. I am 100% certain she did not pay on that electric bill. So she
Mm-hmm.
got a good amount of money for things again that she did not put them toward. And we keep encouraging people to not send money. And we were putting this up on the screen. We spoke with Tech this morning as well. We had a long discussion early this morning. It was confirmed by Jess that this was a family court proceeding. We don't know exactly what happened at court, but she did come on live. She would not give details what happened at court, but she was begging for money to supposedly, at least this is what she implied, that she was needed money to take her two of her kids, which I think to be maybe Jason Cole Jr., to
Mm-hmm.
dinner. She said that she could basically have a visit with them, but it had to be in public. She could not make them food at home, that she needed to go out in public and take them to dinner. And she was begging for money for that. But when Jess just came here in the box, she said her father knew nothing about that, because she said her father was going to be the one to drive them to this alleged dinner in public.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
But she verified that the father knows nothing about this dinner. So again, it's not something that she needs, and it is more than likely a lie that there is anything like that planned at all.
Yeah.
Is there anything I missed in that recap?
She did mention that neither her nor Ronnie is part of the enabling that's going on with Lisa. They are not a part, they are not donating money to her. They're not helping her on the scam. She did mention she couldn't say exactly what happened in court. She also said that she has seen Jace. She did pay for his camp. She has had a visit with him. That she is not privy to their daily lives, as she doesn't really speak to them all that much. But she did have Ronnie with her, and Ronnie did chime in and give some information, which we very much appreciate them coming. And she did say that, yes, she believes Abby is pregnant.
And there's a good point that Candace made here in the comments. Something else that happened during that last
As you guys
live
see,
was that she screamed at Abby.
oh my gosh, they're not going to shut up about it.
She paused the live when, yeah, it did seem like there was some type of hit possibly there, and she called Abby a B, the B word,
Yeah. Yeah.
during that last live, where she was begging for the money for dinner. If you missed the one with Court, which I know a lot of people missed that one, we can watch this one. She did not get Jace back.
I would like to see the court one.
Yes, because I knew you missed that. And I was actually live streaming her, and it was crazy because nobody could believe that she was begging for money outside the court and acting the way she was. And a lot of people ended up over here in my live. And at one point, I had more on my live than were in hers.
Mm-hmm.
I had almost 1,000 people in my live.
Yeah.
And it was getting crazy. So we will watch the court.
I don't know why or what is going
Look, she has a lighter in her hand, let me point out.
on with it,
See that?
but like, wow.
She doesn't have good signal here, so it does cut in and out.
Your brother, let me know. I want to run into him. Let him know I love him. Yeah,
The
thank
doors
you.
are literally right back here. Oh, someone said to go to Kai because the quality's a little better. Okay. I'll switch over to hers. Nookie had it posted.
I'm right here.
Nookie had it posted first this morning. And so that's why I was on his page. I mean, they both have good quality content. But if someone's recommending that, we will give it a shot since it just started. Give me a moment. She actually has the newest one on here too. I actually don't see that one on Kai's page. The one in front of the court.
Chime.
Sorry. I'm not gonna get my pizza.
No,
My
I don't.
pizza.
I don't see that one on Kai's page yet. So we're jumping back to Nookie. I apologize.
We love Nookie.
I'm right
Yeah.
here. You can ask me.
It's at the end of the video of Kaiser video. I don't know what that means. Hold on. I think it's the first one. It says court update at the end.
Still,
I didn't
thank
see
you.
that.
I still didn't.
I'm sorry.
I still wasn't able to get the smoke.
Yeah, I was on Kai Foxy.
So, if anybody can help with that,
If I make it full screen, it's going to go the other way. This is the
It's
best way to
such a
show it.
clog.
the people that send it on C.
Actually, Scam, if you just drag the white screen down to the bottom, it should go away.
Hold on, what?
If you touch the white part of the screen and drag it down, it might go away.
If I touch here?
The white part where it says where the wording is, and then just drag it downward. No. Make it big again, and then do it again. Oh, it doesn't go downward again? Now do that again. It doesn't go big for you.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I keep trying to.
I'll wait till more people come in.
So I keep trying to tell people this is the best I can do. This is how it is on my screen.
Me.
If I do that, it turns sideways. The box.
No, she's not live. This is her from this morning from the courthouse.
Look.
Still, thank you.
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you.
I still wasn't able to get the smoke. So, if anybody can help with that, the people that send it on CA, it sent everything back. So,
Thank you, Missy.
and for some reason,
Somebody says she's back.
nobody can find Abby's CA.
It's on Kai's page video, the one that says 7 at night, and scroll to the end.
says
Okay. Well,
Her thing's on, but nobody can.
it still cuts off and on the whole time because I watched it live.
I don't know what's
So
up with that.
I haven't seen that yet, love, till the end.
Can you just check?
I'm glad she did shower.
Make sure it's on.
Thank you, Jama. Thank you, J
It's
Swan.
like 90% of people have CA.
Good question, Deborah.
Nobody really has PP. Is it?
Yeah, in front of the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
Why is everybody saying me?
She looks very clean. Her fingernails are still dirty, but she does look clean. Like her hair looks clean.
Yeah, if you're on Steve Wilkos, they're saying Steve Wilkos is live now. Hey, tell him to come over.
Yeah.
That would be epic.
Yeah,
That would be
tag
epic.
him in some videos.
Mm-hmm.
Smokes. I still didn't get any smokes. I would need it on.
I love Steve too. Like I said, I've seen him twice.
I would need it, not yet. I would need it on PP. would need it on PP.
I love Steve Wilkos as well.
It's Crazy A, Lisa, Rich XO. And it has to be friends and family.
Mallory.
Yeah, Mallory, I agree. He'd throw 10 chairs.
Please. All I have is 2. That's all I got.
She had 2 packs of cigarettes.
Yep. Well, she just smoked a cigarette at the beginning of this because she had the lighter in her hand.
Right.
Smokes.
Yeah, she calls the
have
@
is
symbol
2.
Crazy A, Katie. Oh, he's off till
I
August?
need
Okay.
smokes still.
Well, it's good that Jess
All I have is 2.
got contacted by them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, someone did say they got her carton of cigarettes
I'm sorry.
a couple days ago.
Yes.
The internet's bad.
Yes, Lisa, somebody claimed that on Reddit.
Yeah, definitely. I'm stressed and I don't have any.
Georgia,
And,
rack. C-rack.
yes. So, if anybody can help on the PP or
Hop on to PP.
Chime, it's all in
This
my
is the
bio.
best she's
It's all
looked
in
in
my
like
bio.
3 weeks, I think.
If anybody
Hi,
could,
Francine.
please. I got 2.
This was from this morning outside of the courthouse.
Oh my gosh, they're not going to shut up about it.
I can give you, there's 2 Reddits. I can tell you those later. Unless somebody can put it in the chat.
I only have one.
Okay, did you guys see? Did you guys see? I did.
And you can
I
see,
don't
look,
have
there's
money
people
to
going in
get,
and out over here. I hope not, Michelle. Michelle.
Smoke. I didn't have money to get shoes, but like I said yesterday, that's okay. I just have my tennies on. It didn't have to be like, perfect.
Yeah, you don't really get a good look at her jacket, but she's just basically just wearing a jacket over a graphic tee. So she did not buy new clothes.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna see what happens. But I was hoping to walk to the store around the corner and get some smokes before we had to go in.
Right, Michelle. She does kind of show the jacket, but it's not new. And you can see she's wearing a black graphic tee under the jacket.
Like a closer one or
So
something.
Oh, said it's a shirt.
Can anybody please send some money to PP, please?
Yeah, we were watching that, Michelle.
It's at Lisa Rick.
Oh, there you got a shot of the fingernails. Yeah, she didn't clean them.
It's in my bio.
Yeah, she did go off on Abby after this.
It didn't. It's still pending. It's still pending, man.
She didn't sleep all night.
No.
I slept the whole way down here.
Maybe wife and mom.
I mean, I'm glad she showered, but I wish she would have cleaned her nails too.
Michelle for a long time. She's been going to the methadone clinic for like 19 years. We can show the other one after this. I do not know if she got a rug test. She was begging on TikTok all night. We do not know the outcome.
So that I don't have to get up every time.
She was begging for cigarettes this morning. This was outside of the courthouse.
Well, he doesn't have money to grab them for me.
And this is just her internet
I'm just
going
asking
in and out.
for smokes.
Apparently the courthouse doesn't have good Wi-Fi.
Like, you think the judge is in there watching
Thank you, Jesse.
my live? Like, come on.
True, Deborah.
Jesse, I love your TikTok channel. They bring awesome awareness to Jen.
Yeah, right in front of the courthouse doing it. Where do you see how
Yeah.
she goes off near the end?
Oh my goodness.
In front of the courthouse.
She does. She's had it for a while. Do I seem worried?
She was worried earlier this morning. Mama,
We got
yeah, for herself
7
probably.
minutes.
Yeah, with a cop walking by, yeah.
I need to get some.
No, she's not live right now. This was this morning before court.
Thank you,
And then she
Terry.
went back on again.
So,
Thank you so much, Terry.
thank you. I need to get some, but I need somebody to send it to PP or Chime. I have my wallet. So I need it on PP, friends and family, so it goes right in, and I can use my card.
Nana, we know she went to family court. That's about it.
Is that my attorney? No. Or Chime.
Correct tattoos.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true. Oh, she's texting me, man. I said I need to walk around. No, it didn't. I need to walk around the corner and get smokes before I go in
If you're
here
bored,
to,
go
like,
in and
calm
mod.
down
I'm
a little bit.
on Loving Life, one of the big ones.
And I need it on
Okay.
PP.
If you want, so
That's
we
not
can
true,
get,
Deborah.
we
They
can
just can't
maybe
have it
order
inside the
something.
court.
Friends and family or Chime. It's in my bio.
Chime.
She has 4 kids.
Just want to freaking calm down a little bit. Like, that's all. That's all.
Chime. Chime.
You got to credit what credit's
Son,
due,
my
though.
attorney, a bunch of stuff.
Doing it in front of the courthouse is bold.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we couldn't believe this when it was happening.
Time.
Chime.
Yes, it's still pending.
I'm not gonna get my.
It's still pending.
I'm gonna get my pizza. Sorry.
Yes, I am.
Yelling like that.
Like, why are you trying to get me riled up?
That wasn't 4 days ago, Lisa. That was
Too much
2 days
internet.
ago.
Yep. You're
But
right. It
she
wasn't.
hasn't slept yet, so she doesn't
Can
know.
anybody help, please? On
I don't recall which username it was. I think it might have been Loving Life
time,
XOXO, but not 100% sure.
please. Please, I need to go around the corner and get a pack.
A loud pack.
Please. Hers is still pending. It's not a jacket, it's a shirt.
For sure. Oh my gosh. And it's not a new shirt.
No, who wears a graphic tee to court? Oh my gosh, Lisa.
Yes, Brenda. Not sure, Michelle.
I don't care about that. Sorry.
Yeah, she has a blazer coat over her graphic tee.
No. I'm not. Until
I can kind of recap
a cigarette.
Jess
I
later.
need a cigarette. I can't go in there like this.
She does not want money for dinner.
I
Does not
cannot
want money
go
for
in there
dinner,
like this.
Cece. Do not. Please do not donate to her.
Like I am stressed.
You're welcome.
I said, can anybody send? No, I need somebody to send 10 to PayPal or Chime.
Thank you, Cece.
Jesus Christ.
Getting mad at the fire trucks. Wait, what?
Thank you. Thank you.
Wait, what? That was a funny comment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she did have a lighter in her hand at the beginning.
I don't. No, I don't.
Imagine this.
Smart Alec.
Oh my goodness.
No, I'm not. It's another smart Alec.
Her glasses are dirty again.
No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not. No, they're not.
We know she went to family court.
No, I didn't have
Got it.
this on. I had on a sweater. Smart ass.
Smart ass.
911 for cigarettes.
It's an emergency.
That was it. She was yelling at the end and all that. And then I think it's posted where. Yep.
How dare someone have a fire while she's begging on the internet in
Right.
front of the courthouse?
Oh my
The
gosh. It was an
audacity.
emergency. Yeah, emergency they're responding to, but the cigarettes are more of an emergency, you know. It's more important.
Right.
This is after she got home.
I'm the bad
Let me see if I can get it on a bigger screen.
So I
Let me
don't get
see.
shit.
She just said, I'm the bad one, so I don't get shit.
I'm gonna have to put this one sideways.
To go.
Hi, beautiful spooks.
Yeah, this is where she flipped out on Abby.
I don't know how to say it. No, not with the audience. So don't even try that. I'm just upset with the situation because I'm trying to convey it. And I'm trying to convey this. I can't. I can't. I can't. What do you mean?
There's where you can kind of get an idea of what she was wearing.
Abby,
This jacket, shirt thing, and then a graphic tee with, like, you can see the graphics on it. That's what she wore to court.
That name. Everybody should look at Randall. I need help because I don't
Yes, after
have
court.
anything, and I really, really, really want to. I really want to go to dinner. So, yeah. I just said. I didn't say that.
I think she was on Loving Life XOXOXO account.
I cannot. Yes. It's in my bio on the page. Yes, it is.
Dinner at Justin's?
Cook anything at home. If you don't, then don't.
Right, love dogs? This is on Nookie 5150 is where we're watching this right now.
Somebody has a brain.
On YouTube. This is Lisa Richard. She is a scammer. And she's using the money she gets for rugs.
I can't even go park. I can't do that.
Oh, JL. This was earlier. After she got home from court.
I don't
Thank you, Sandy.
know.
Jennifer, I'm so glad you didn't send it. Don't send it. She is a scammer. She is using the money for rugs.
Yes. Yeah, so we can show proof of that. That she has a long history, years of doing this.
Yes. Hi, Donna.
Sammy. Thank you, Sammy. I actually do not. I actually am really not worried about that right now.
Thank you, Sandy.
Honest.
Abby is here during this video.
The best way is the PP, but it has to be friends and family because if not, they think I sold you something.
No, it's so she can't.
I honestly don't
it's so the
know.
people can't request the money back as a fraud or a scam or whatever.
Exactly.
That's why.
I haven't been out to eat in forever.
We know she went to family court. That's about all we know.
Like I can't. No, it wouldn't be 150. Come on.
Thank you for gifts.
Thank you,
Lisa.
I don't know, Miss Katie. I don't know. Really? I mean, 50 I could maybe see, but they're saying like 150. I don't think I won't.
You will see it, Steph.
I honestly won't even eat. I won't. What if I don't eat?
Yes, Alicia.
What if I don't eat?
She was basically implying this is the only way that she could see Jace.
I don't know.
So she was trying to play on people's sympathies, like this is the only way she could have a visit with Jace to take him to a restaurant in public. She was saying she cannot cook at the house; it needs to be in public.
Well, nothing like fancy, because I do. I'm bad.
Yes, Andrea. Pretty much.
I'm not. Pretty much somewhere that we can eat in public. It could be fast food or a restaurant.
Thank you, Sandy.
I was actually going to let one of the children pick.
Jace is at the same place he's been with the paternal grandparents.
Hey, Scam,
as far as we know.
Scam, you see that comment?
Which one?
Lisa Richards needs help, not money.
On the
what?
Lisa Richards needs help, not money. I found her saying something in the latest video. I need you to cue it up.
What?
If I don't get to do VOE, I don't know what Lisa Richards needs help, not money is saying.
I enhanced the sound and she says, if I don't get to do Okay, where is that posted? This is a restream. All right, you'd have to tell me where to find it, but we're still going to continue watching this video right now. I can show it after, but I don't know where to find whatever video you're talking about. You guys, seriously? What?
Thank you.
I don't.
Oh,
I'm
they were
confused.
frustrated with us because we didn't understand that they were trying to say dope.
What?
Yeah, because they had mistyped, and so we didn't know. Okay, it's on Kai's newest post. It's at the 23:45 mark. So I'm going to write that down. 23:45 mark.
They're saying in this video as well. It's, I think, 23 mark. She says it's for dope. Okay.
Okay. Thank you for calling that to our attention. Sorry it took us a minute to figure out what you were saying. It had been mistyped into the comments.
I didn't even see the comment, so I didn't understand what was happening.
My bad. I didn't mean to jump in like that. I just wanted you to see it.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, I didn't see it, so I didn't understand what was happening.
Boulevard, which is about
This is about
maybe 10 minutes
6
for
minutes
me
in.
if I can get somebody to take
It's okay,
me
Lisa.
and us, but he's gonna have to get dropped off anyway.
We'll pay attention at that point for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Food stamps don't work
Yes,
at
Shadow.
fast food here.
We're watching it.
No, the restaurant don't accept food stamps. I'm gonna have to call my dad. He could, but he doesn't have money because you guys can keep trying to get me to say it. I've already said what needed to be said. Everybody got it. You guys are just trying to get me to say it, so I get in trouble, and I'm not gonna say it. So, thank you. Anybody who has half a brain cell has already gotten it. So,
But
if you didn't, sorry.
Love
Yeah,
Dog,
if you
she was
didn't,
trying to
just
make
move
like this was
along.
going to be a visitation with Jace. And we already know that she said that her visits with Jace are supposed to happen
Help right now
supervised at the
because it's not gonna,
CYS office.
I'm not asking for your money. If you don't want to help, then I'm not.
So I don't
Thank
think
you. Bye.
that's true.
I'm
Ashton
sorry,
says she's
Miss
back
Lizzie.
on.
It
Is that true?
confusing. I'm sorry. I'm very, very.
Does anybody know if she's back on and under which account? If not, we will continue this. I'd appreciate if somebody could just double check. Thank you for checking. Because if I get out and get back in again, and you know, it kind of
It's
interrupts
the whole
everything.
thing.
Don't
Yeah,
see
it's
her?
the whole
Okay.
thing.
Okay. Thank you.
Sorry. Food stamps don't work at restaurants or fast food.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
ASAP. Should have been an hour ago. But, yeah, should have been an hour ago.
Thank you.
Not public enough.
She's not live right now.